Is there a Métis language?
Yeah, good question. So, um, for a long time, our language went unrecognized by government and by others. And so the Michif language is what we refer to the language as, is the Michif language, and that language is a combination, much like our people, of predominantly French and then Ojibwe and Cree languages, right? And so most Métis people, 150 years ago, they were fluent in French, they were fluent in Cree, they were fluent in Ojibwe. Some of them might have spoke English, right? And so they could converse with anyone that they would run into in their homeland, right? But then in their homes and in their communities, when they were just talking to each other, over time a language developed that for them made a lot of sense. And so the nouns, I believe, I'm not a Michif language speaker, but the nouns are predominantly French nouns and then Cree verbs, right? And so if you speak Cree, then you know half of what's going on. And if you speak French, you know the other half of what's going on. But unless you speak either both or Michif fluently, you wouldn't really know what was going on, right? It would be it would be like, having like a translator, but only half the time, right? So over time, there's different dialects of Michif. And in Ontario, our languages have a lot more French influence. And then as you move westward to Saskatchewan and Alberta, it's got a lot more Cree influence, right? So it's very dependent on the community you're in, but there certainly is a language there that we're working hard to ensure survives.